Good morning. This is Pastor Jason of Kona Faith Center with a word for today. And the word for today is to follow me. Jesus asked Peter a very interesting question. He said, "Do you love me more than the other disciples?" Peter didn't answer that question. He just said, "You know that I love you, Lord." Then Jesus softened the question to, "Do you love me?" To each of Peter's responses, Jesus said basically the same thing: feed my sheep, take care of my sheep. And then Jesus said, "You follow me." I was listening to a webinar the other day, and the guy asked the question, as a church leader, are you teaching people to follow Jesus? As a church leader, do you have a process that you actually use to help people follow Jesus? Peter asked Jesus, "What about John?" Jesus says, "Don't be concerned about what John does or doesn't do. You follow me." What does follow Jesus look like? I think the inference in this part of John 21 is that follow Jesus does not look the same for everyone. And I think that's because God's not fair. What? What I mean by that is God does not give everyone the same set of gifts, the same set of resources, and the same opportunities. And while I don't think God is fair, I think God is eminently just, meaning that God judges us based on what we do with what he's given us, and that he judges everybody the same way. And I think the primary factor that Jesus seems to be interested in is not an acknowledgement of a certain set of beliefs, but he seems to be interested in those that follow Jesus and help others to do the same. One of the guys on this webinar says it's not revival unless the crime rate goes down. I really like that statement. In other words, it's not revival because a bunch of people gather together. It's not revival because we have some great worship services. It's not revival because people are falling down and crying and carrying on and repenting of their sins. It's not revival because there's a multitude of miracles. It's only revival if there is enough life transformation that it changes the society, the culture, the community. And this is what it means to follow Jesus and take care of his sheep. Life transformation. So the question always then becomes, where do we start? What do we do? And people have all kinds of answers and all kinds of formulas and all kinds of things they think everybody should do. But Jesus has one answer: follow me. Now, follow me has two basic components to it. Love God, love people. And this isn't, something that's natural and easy to do. Both of these components, love God and love people, require the empowerment of the Holy Spirit. So follow me and be led by the Spirit are basically the same thing. Both require an all-in type of commitment. Both require such a focus that other things like comparing myself with somebody else just fades to black. That isn't even a thought, really. Both require being present all the time, present. Both are the adventure of a lifetime. Both will lead us in places we don't want to go. Both will lead us to places that we didn't even know. Follow me. Simple. Anybody can do it. Profound, meaning that it takes a lifetime to explore the fullness of follow me. And the outcomes of follow me endure for eternity. Jesus is asking today, do you love me? And then Jesus is saying in response to your yes, follow me. The word for today is to follow me. God bless. Check in tomorrow.